Hey girlfriends, thank you for tuning into Tish BTV. In this video, I would like to share with you a Magnolia Wreath tutorial that will cost you less than $15 and you can do it at home in under 1 hour. If it sounds good, take a look. I purchased my magnolia bushes from Hobby Lobby, and at the time that I purchased them, they were 50% off of $17.99. Now, in the event that you are looking to go and grab your bushes and they're not 50% off, don't forget to use your 40% off coupon, which is typically available all of the time. The wreath that I'm using is a grapevine wreath, also from Hobby Lobby. It was not on sale, but that 40% off coupon came in handy. You can use whatever size wreath that you desire to use. I decided on the 14-inch wreath because it fit perfectly where I had in mind it was going to go. All that I did was pluck the leaves off of the bush, and I made a pile and kind of played around with what direction I want them to lay on the wreath. To adhere the leaves onto the wreath, I'm using a hot glue gun. Getting started, the only thing that I did was added some glue to the bottom of the leaf, and I used my something pointy, which was actually just my letter opener, to stick the stem into the vines of the wreath. Nothing fancy, and I held it for maybe about 3 or 4 seconds just to make sure that the plastic didn't melt too much, because that can happen with the hot glue. I'm using a high temp hot glue gun, but you can use a low temp if that is something that you want to do. But I just used this letter opener as if it was something fancy to use so that I wouldn't burn my fingers, and I just pressed it in there just to make sure that the glue dried and I didn't lose any of the stem on up like that. So as you can see, the glue can definitely melt off the stem, and I'm glad that happened on video so you can see it. It didn't stop me though. I just added more glue to the leaf, the back of the leaf, and not so much on the stem, because after I did this a few times, the stems just gave up. So possibly add the glue above the stem onto the leaf and then start arranging the leaves around the wreath like so. I started off doing 2 leaves per section. These are very large, or not so large, but they are a nice size leaf, and you don't have to use too many of them to cover the wreath. And keep in mind that I am using the 14-inch wreath. If you were to use a 12-inch or smaller wreath, you would use less leaves. As you can see, I just went all the way around the wreath, keeping the leaves going in the same direction, and there were some areas where I wanted to fill in the wreath just to make it a little bit more fuller, so I would search to see where else I could put a leaf, and that's it. Here they are hanging on French doors in my home. Absolutely love how these turned out. I even love that they did not break the bank. If you like this video and the tutorial, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know down in the comment box how much you did like it. I love to hear from you, and I would also love for you to subscribe to the Tish BTV channel if you have not already. You can also find me on other outlets here on social media. On Instagram, I can be found at I am Tish Bullard and at Tish Bullard Events. Until next time, girlfriends, design and live the life that you love. Have a great day. Bye.